Let's talk banking now. And founder of defunct Capital Bank, William Ato Essien, has once again been given another lifeline to redeem his payment to the state by a commercial division of an Accra High Court. Mr. Essien was expected to pay to the state an amount of 20 million Ghana cedis by the end of April. But as of July the 4th, he had only been able to pay 8 million out of the 20. In court on Tuesday, his lawyers pleaded with the court for Mr. Essien's passport to be released to him to enable him travel outside the country to raise the money. But his request was turned down by the court. The court has given him up to the 27th of July for him to pay the remaining 12 million Ghana cedis of his first tranche of payment to the state or risk going to jail. Richard Kwadwo has more in this report.
William Ato Essien returned to court on Tuesday in his attempt to convince the court not to jail him, but give him more time to liquidate his assets and pay the remainder of the first tranche of 12 million of the money he owes the state after he was able to pay 8 million Ghana cedis out of the 20 million. His lawyer pleaded for more time to enable his client mobilize resources to pay. Balfour Jewubo Sueshia, who held the brief on behalf of Tadeo Sori, pleaded with the court to have Ato Essien's passport released to him. He explains that the move will make his client to be able to travel across the globe in order to raise the money. According to him, the seizure of Ato Essien's passport restricts him and impedes his movement to do business globally. But the presiding judge, Eric Che Balfour, indicated that the best the court could do for him is to give him up to the end of July, precisely the 27th of July 2023, to redeem the outstanding amount of 12 million Ghana cedis, being the remainder of the first tranche of payments. He said the convict has only made 2 million Ghana cedis payments since the last adjourned date, and he is reluctantly giving him a further opportunity to liquidate his assets to redeem the money. Deputy Attorney General Alfred Chiayeboa stated that they are in the hands of the court and the 27th of July should be the last opportunity the convict has to redeem himself.
The accused, are not calling him accused, he's a convict. If we're a convict, you are not supposed to be traveling. You are supposed to be being in custody. We're giving suspension dispensation and then you're at home coming to court. So if you give you the passport and you go and you don't come back, Ghanaians can blame me. They can even blame the court. People who have been standing trial have not been convicted. They don't have access to their passports. How much less or more about people who have been convicted and then they are waiting their sentence? So I think we will oppose it, even if they start making such an effort. If the 12 million is paid, then he may be minded to consider the outstanding sum. So meaning, even if the 12 million is paid, the judge may still say that looking at the law, he may want to go ahead to convict, or to sentence him into prison. But we are bound by whatever the judge says, and when we come back on the 27th, there's no expectation that we go by the orders of the court as made today, so we can know the way forward. It's a tool that is still available to accused persons, but I think that if an accused person decides to take advantage of that section, you must be also ready to go by the terms that you undertake to undergo. But the whole thing is, if you agree that you are going to pay an amount by X date and refuse to pay, and we have to be chasing you up and down, I don't think something that we may want to encourage. So having this experience, this particular case, in subsequent proceedings, we may also want to change our strategy. But on the 27th, if nothing is paid, or if the amount as ordered by the court is not paid, then that may be the last point that we may want to part company with this accused person.
If Ato Essien is able to make the outstanding payment of the first tranche of 20 million, he will be left with 40 million Ghana cedis more to pay to the state in order to escape a jail term. Reporting for Joy News from the court complex, Richard Kwadwo.